They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in their batting lineup. I reckon I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start with.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. We're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. No, terrible shot. Out, good catch. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Square cut, finds point, no run. Shaw ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the over. The batting team are now 1.
The new bowler is coming into the attack.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Doesn't beat the infield. The bowler is almost pleading with the umpire. I couldn't hear anything through the mics. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck. First ball for the batter, coming in.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Wellington from the south end. Besto taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Brilliant diving stop. Perfectly timed.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Besto has hit that fine and it'll run away for four. Fine leg will not get near that one.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Big edge. Where's that going? Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Was quick onto that in the infield. A shot, masterful pull shot. That's going to find the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Agarwal, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Four runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the 4th over. The batting team are now on 30 for 3.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Wayland has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Massive outside edge. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Ahmad, the spinner, coming into the attack. Great commitment. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Ahmad ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Wellington from the south end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Smacks that away through the gap. Massive outside edge.
Ended the 8th over. The batting team are now 43 for 5.
Ahmad coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
He'd be a bowler. Everything seems to be good, but then you've got to watch it almost sail out of the stadium. A wonderful shot.
Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Khan from the north end. Oh my, that's racing away. Straight to the fielder. Chance, gone. Oh, quick hands, that's gone.
at long last they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now on 57 for 6.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Square cut, finds point, no run. Ahmad has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Brilliant diving stop. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Beats the field with a great shot. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Nicked it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Finds the edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
At number 10.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Edged it. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will the bowler respond? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. No, terrible shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Richardson from the south end. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Couldn't get it through the field. Everyone's gone up.
Into the 15th over. The batting team are now 78 for 8.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply?
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Edged. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
For 8.
Extra cover with a fantastic catch. The batter is kicking himself. Out! What a screamer.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Batsman
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Square cut, finds point, no run. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. He was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the 17th over. The score is now 94 for 9.
Shepherd from the north end. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Shepherd has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Been some great bowling so far today. Just need one more to really top it off. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Gone, great catch. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the field with a great shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
First over complete and a good start for the batters.
Wayland, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Timed that perfectly.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Misses everything. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Into the second over. The batting team are now 16 for none.
Henry from the south end. Thick edge. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score, threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of such quality shouldn't be doing that.
Smacks that away through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery, no chance for the fielders. That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Goes over the top with that shot. Good fielding out in the boundary.
End of the third over. The batting team are now 23 for 1.
Wayland from the north end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Wayland from the north end. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. saw that early. No one's catching that. That's a great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Edge, but it drops safely. Agava staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Pant taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Couldn't get it through the field. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Wayland, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the 7th over. The batting team are now on 50 for 3.
Chapati into the attack now from the north end. Tremendous shot, came down the wicket, looked like a quick adjustment and just cut the ball away. Brilliant stuff.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. How will he reply?
Can't get that outside the ring field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Malik from the south end. Straight to the fielder. Massive outside edge. Good catch, out.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Finds the edge. Singh staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch. And it will stay out. The challenge won't save them. Going to be a long few days for the batter thinking about that shot.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now on 62 for 5.
Going with spin now.
The left armour is coming into the attack.
I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Finally won't stop that. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Finds the fielder with that shot. Malik with a huge appeal. He was quick onto that in the infield. Off the middle of the bat.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Missed it. That was a chance. Everyone's gone up. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Great shot through the gap.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Square cut, finds point, no run. Amazing reflexes and that's stuck. Great grab. Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Tripathi has been going really well here. Comes back on from the south end. Beats the field with a great shot. Ahmad ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. They've gone up here. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
The match has been in a holding pattern these last few overs. Yes, they're ahead of the run rate required, but no real risks are being taken yet to finish this match off quickly.
Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Tripathi from the south end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Gone for not many.
92.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Going with pace now.
For the fielding side.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, great run out.
This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.